Hello everybody, Loki here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build and play as Loki. I'm not going to show you how to upgrade his abilities because that's going to take a little long, and just, I'll just tell you that you just watch my other videos and just watch how I progress my abilities, and yeah. So, for the building, this is for solo or ADC, and I'll also show jungle. Let's start with jungle, since ADC and solo are basically the same. So jungle, obviously you want to get Boomba's mask into maybe tier 1 boots with I think you would have 4 health potion and 4 oops, didn't mean to laugh, my bad. With 4 health potions and 4 mana potions. Once you get back, you get a warrior Tabi, and then into excuse me, into Jones Wrath, and then into depending, like, I would choose Hydra's Lament because the cooldown, like, just the faster I can ult, the more I can gank and the more I can secure. So it's not really much about damage, it's about securing, and that's what ganks is all about, really. So Hydra's Lament is next, and then you want to go into Time's Bane, and then you go into Trance because this should be around a 20-minute mark above. You sell Boombas, right? And then the last item is, again, really optional. I get Stone Cutting Sword because the movement speed is just the 10% movement speed is like so amazing in Loki. Because not only that allows you to outrun every god in the game, maybe not Mercury, but it allows you to outrun every god in the game just by walking. So whenever your invisibility is down, you can just outwalk them. And it just allows you to juke better and catch up to people better. And also, the 50 power is amazing. Why don't I get this item instead? One reason, because the passive difference. Obviously, because they're both the same, besides the passive. This is for gods who have more HP, and I just don't think that... Because, like, you're not going to be targeting gods with more HP than you. You're going to be targeting assassins and hunters and mages. Sure, most of the time they do have more HP than you, but most of the time, not really. And it's just not worth it, you know? Why get this that only applies to tanky gods when I can get this that applies to every god, you know? This reduces physical protections and increases your physical protections, allowing your box potential to be really good against hunters and assassins. So this means you can actually fight Nemesis and Apollo. It's really good. So that's all done. That is how you jungle for Loki. Oh, relics for jungling. Sorry, I didn't finish actually. So for jungle, you actually want to get Wrath. The reason being is, like, yeah, I know Wrath is extremely out of the meta, but it allows you to secure any objectives. So the combo is pretend an enemy would be doing the Gold Fury. All you gotta do is go invisible, and they cannot see you. Even if they have exclamation marks above you, they cannot see you. I explained that during the other video with Jungle Loki. And you can hog it and secure it. Remember, oh my god, I'm level 1, I forgot about that. That includes the Fire Giant and the other creep. Also, this allows you to clear, because if you play Jungle Loki, you're most likely going to be ganked or invaded. You're most likely to be invaded, so that means it's really good to have the Haga to secure the blue for your solo laner. The blue is important for your solo laner because they need it to be in the lane longer for sustain. And the second item, it depends. Again, never choose the same active over and over. So for example, if the enemy team have no CC whatsoever, like heart stuns, or if all their ultimates are heart stuns, but none of the abilities have heart stuns, like Raw. Well, no, not Raw. No. Okay, you guys go. You guys get the idea, right? A god with a soft CC do not get beads. If they have a lot of slow, you get sprint. If they have a lot of burst, you want to get Aegis. Or if they have like dots, like if Circuit ults you, you can use Aegis. If they do have a lot of CC, if they have Athena, they have a Kepri, or they have just in general a lot of CC, you want to get beads. I don't recommend anything else. If you are going to be purely split pushing, Frenzy would be a awesome item too. But I would never recommend those items. Those would not. So I have not tested them out personally, so I can't really give you my judgment. But anyway, that is how you do jungle. Alright, so this is how you do solo in ADC build. So in Star, you're level 1. You want to get charged Morning Star with 3 health potions and 3 mana potions. For solo lane, depending on the enemy, like if the enemy solo laner is like a mage or something, like if he's killable and you know you can kill him early game, you want to get 4 health pots because you can be aggressive. And since you have that mana buff, like you're supposed to kill the person before your mana buff runs out, so you won't be starving yourself out of mana. But if it's ADC, you want to get 3 health potions and 3 mana potions because they're gonna be getting aggressive against you, which is smart, and you'll take a lot of damage. And also because you have to use your for mana pots, 3 mana pots is because you have to be stealthing out a lot, so you'll be really out of mana. Like watch. Well, if you saw that for a second, so where my health pot is, that's exactly where my mana disappeared at. It's a lot. Yeah, I can show you right now. That's a lot of mana right there. That is a lot of mana. Now just imagine you're using your 2 as well consecutively, you will be losing all your mana. So you want to have health pots just to replenish that. So once you're back, you get trance. Now I will be showing you this part. Around level 6 to 7, you should be able to clear the wave instantly. Yes, 7. At level 7, with Transcendence, you're capable of one-shotting the entire wave besides the big guys in the front, which you can just use your basics to kill, or just allow your own minion wave to kill it for you. I will demonstrate right now. And this is not like... Okay, this is good. Okay. Well, see, it killed the archer right here, so it would have killed these 2 as well. And my minions took the care of the front guys. See, it's really good. So you only need to put 4 skill points into your 2. Do not max your decoy, guys. Do not max your decoy. Alright? You only put 4 points in and you're set for the whole game. Max it to the very last of your like level 19. Now you gotta max it and that's it. Alright, once you get back you can get boots into wraths. This is your core. After that, depending like on the enemy, if the enemy team is tanky and like all their team is tanky, then you want to get Titan's Bane. If their team is not tanky and you know you can kill them with just spamming your abilities, you want to get Hydra's, because Hydra's, guys, is really good. You can use your 1, Hydra's procced, basic. Use your 3, and your Hydra's procced again, basic. Use your ult, Hydra's procced again, basic. And throw your decoy in the minion wave, Hydra's procced again, basic. Basically you can use Hydra's Lament 4 times in a matter of seconds. It's really good. Reason being because they removed the cooldown for the passive. So basically they buffed it. So yeah. Then you get Titan's Bane if you choose Hydra's, or if you chose Titan's Bane you gotta get Hydra's. And the last item, I again choose Stone Cutting Sword just for me to outbox and just deal more damage in general. And the movement speed is actually a really good sustain for me. However, if the enemy team is doing a lot of damage and they have a lot of slows and I can't use my beads to cleanse the slows because I want to save it, or just anything, just slows. We all know slows are really painful, and everyone says to me that because when you are for actives you get sprints first for ADC. For duo lane it depends extremely. Do not get teleport because you can use your stealth out of your base so you can get to lane faster, and unless you are extremely pushed behind, do not get teleport because that teleport is going to be extremely waste later on. So I'm going back and forth here, guys, my bad, but depending, I would get Winged Blade just because I have 35 out of 40 cooldown, so that is basically max. That's good enough for me. That's literally half a second more I have to wait.
No one will see this coming.
I will get this, or I will get Winged Blade. Wing Blade is amazing, guys. I use this in Season 2. However, the reason why I don't use it as much right now is because Stone Cutting Sword and because they changed the stats on it. It used to give you cooldown reduction, but now it only gives you crowd control reduction. So I really don't care for crowd control reduction necessarily. I know, because the reason why I don't care is because I don't know, I'm a squishy, I get bursted on so fast, it doesn't even really matter. But with Wing Blade, I'm able to sustain one more basic, and I cannot be slowed. And I gain movement speed and attack speed, and attack speed will supplement for the damage I lack. Substitute, or yeah, whatever. I think I used my words correct. Okay. Again, actives you want to get for ADC. If you're ADCing, let's pretend you got this. For ADCing, get sprint to outrun and to support your allies. Since Loki is a terrible supportive player, getting sprint helps your team a lot. Like if your Khepri is dying, right, and you can't do anything about it besides put a decoy to distract the minions, use your sprint. It helps them out and helps you out. Also, if you want to and if you're in solo lane and you get sprint, this allows you to kill the mid laner and sprint out quickly. Because it's like less than 10 minutes, it's really hard for people to chase you and kill you. Second active, I can't sell Wrath, guys, I'm sorry. But for second active, if you went with, for ADC, you would have sprint, and your second active would be either beads or ages, depending on the enemy team, guys. For solo lane, if you choose, I don't know, sprint, again, beads and ages. If you choose beads first, then get ages second. Like, solo lane basically gets beads and ages no matter what, compared to duo lane, where ADC gets sprint and one of the aegis or beads. So that's really about it, guys. I'm going to show you some cool combos with Loki's abilities. So I will see you there. Alright, what's up, guys? So I will be showing you some combos with Loki. And the combos will be pretty simple, right? You use 1, and then you 3, and then you attack, right? Well, no, you don't. You don't do that most of the time. That's not how you do. I put you on easy difficulty. Why are you... Okay. You basically want to use your 1, and they'll be waiting for that sound, right? But too bad, I'm not making the sound. Basic, and then you use your 3. Not only that, procs Hydras twice, because remember what I said. Hydras. Hydras. And then Hydras again, but you know. It procs Hydras twice during that combo. You will deal much more damage, like much more damage. Like with 1-3 you'll half someone. With that combo you probably will kill them instantly. Wherever Hercules is right now. Another good combo would be if someone's really low in tower, you want to use your 3 and your ult and use your 1 to escape. Don't use your whole kit on someone who's really low. That's a lot of people who make their mistakes on. Because who knows, maybe your ult might even kill them. I do that sometimes too, where I underestimate my ult's potential. And my ult does like 800 damage to them. I'm like, wait, they were at half health. Like, what? So, there's basically really only one more thing to do. Well, before I do, you can use your decoy as body block. So if you are, for example, going right here and there's a soul behind you, put your 3 behind you so she can like hit your decoy instead. Or if there's an enemy Loki in the team, put your decoy down and go around it. Because the enemy Loki might actually hit your decoy instead of you. Also, if you are in danger, for example, if Kali's killing you, right? You can put your decoy down, and most of the time they will back off of it. Like, if I just put my decoy down and walk around it, they will not come in this bubble unless they're stupid enough to do it to take another 400 damage for free. Another good way to use your decoy, guys, remember your decoy is your best friend. Just remember that. Another good way to use your decoy is, for example, if your one's down, your ult's down and everything, or if your one's down, you don't want to use your ult to escape necessarily because you think you can get out, use your decoy and body block the autos that the hunters are doing. If there's a Chiron shooting at me, use your decoy to hide behind it because the decoy will give you 30 seconds. That's a lot of time, guys. What is wrong with you, Hercules? Another cool way is to do this. If he's attacking minions, use your 1, use your 3, use your ult, and they get hit by the decoy. Even if he was trying to get out there, he would still be hit because of the slow. Yeah, that's right. That's a lot of healing you have there. So that's really just basically about it on how to combo with Loki. Sadly, there's one more way to combo with Loki, and that is with beads, but however, since beads got nerfed, making it where it does no longer provide you... Oh, what the hell? It no longer provides you with cooldown. In Season 2, there's a combo with Purification beads, and what would be is you use your 3 early, use your 1, wait for it, hit them, use your 3 again, use your beads, and then use your 3 again and hit them again. So basically, you'll be able to use your 3 times in a matter of 1.5 seconds. Scary, right? And that's also not including the 1's damage and maybe your ult. So, but beads doesn't give you cooldown anymore. It just makes you immune to psychotic control for 2 seconds. So that's really about it, guys. There's nothing else for me to tell you on how to specifically play as Loki. I mean, if someone jumps right here, just aim exactly where they would jump, and you will hit them. Let's see what else. Oh, here's a good hint or a tip. But then this was Ares, right? And Ares ults you. You can actually ult someone else or ult Ares to prevent you being stunned. Not damaged, but stunned. Loki's ult, I'll probably slow it here for a second, but Loki's ult will actually give you CC immunity. Not a lot of Loki's player knows that, so watch. Anyway, that's really about it, guys. If you guys have any questions concerning on how, why, or like why did I do this instead of that, or you know, you guys get the gist by now. Please put in the comment section. Don't be afraid. Just say, hey, I'm a Loki player and I would like to know why, or is it better to do this, this, and that. Someone commented saying that which is better, use your 1 and your 3 combo, or use your 1 basic and then 3 combo. Depending, it's more, if you use your 1 basic and use your 3, that is more damage, more just more damage, and the enemy will not like counter you, like they won't jump out or something like that because they are expecting this noise. But if you don't use that when you're initiating, they will be surprised and they won't be able to react. So if you're fighting against a Loki who does that, do not look around and wait for that noise. Just run. Just run. Don't wait for that 3, because if he's smart, he's just gonna go invisible, hit you, and then use that. No time to react. And even if you do seem to avoid my 3, you did not avoid my 1. And my 1 does the most damage out of my kit, especially if I max it first. So, yeah. That's really about it, guys. I will see you Loki players later.